Okay, so in this example, we are seeing a combination of a cumulative frequency and also a box and whisker. And then we also be doing some command. So it's the same idea. You do your same approach. In this case, you do your same approach for your cumulative frequency. So now we got 80 students. Always take note of the total number of students. So if the total is 80, you will get the 50%. That means from the 40th student, you will get your median. Okay, so I let you continue with the lower quartile and the interquartile. Okay, so if nothing goes wrong, the interquartile you will get around 22. Okay, thereabout. You go and find your upper quartile and lower quartile, and then upon subtraction you should get around there. So in case you didn't know how to find the 80th percentile, okay, some students they didn't know how to find 80th percentile. They know how to find median, they know how to find lower quartile, they know how to find upper quartile. But then when it comes to like some other number, like in this case 80th percentile. So if it's 80th percentile, means you calculate 80% of the 80 students. So if it's 80th percentile, you calculate 80% of the total. So you get 64 students. So you go and look for the 64 students. So 64 students is somewhere here. Then you will get the 80th percentile. Okay, I didn't use ruler, please use ruler. So I'm just doing a bit of freehand. So here will be something like a 55. So that is 55 marks. So the implication of a 80th percentile will be, if you are above 55 marks, you are the top 20%. So if you are below 55 marks, that means you are the category that is the bottom 80%. Okay, so but for 80th percentile, we will see that above 55, you are the top 20%. Okay, so that's the interpretation. Okay, and then like the next one, what is the passing mark if 50% of the student pass? That means you got to find like 50%, which is 40 people. Then from there you find the passing mark. Okay, now let's do the last part, which is the box and whisker. Now they simply tell you that this box and whisker is also 80 students, but it's meant for science test. So it's meant for science test, but they never mention anything. They never ask you to find interquartile, upper quartile. They never say anything. They just ask you to compare between the math and the science mark. So even though they never ask for anything, you must be able to read the box and whisker. So the information is the maximum mark is 100. But yet from here, I know that, right, the highest mark is 86. From here, I know that the highest mark for the test, for science test is 86. And then the lowest mark is 24. So I can tell the highest mark and the lowest mark for the science test. Okay, I can also tell the median. I can also tell the upper quartile. I can also tell the lower quartile. So even though the question never asks you for median and the interquartile range, so for the science test, you need to be able to get the median and the interquartile range so that you can be comparing the same thing with the math test. So the median will be 66 marks. And then the interquartile range will be upper quartile minus lower quartile. So in this case, you will get 22 marks. So do your calculation first so that you can put them side by side for the comparison. So math and science, so median and the interquartile. So you gather the information first to facilitate your thinking and your comparing. Otherwise, you feel like the whole question like a lot of information. So for science, median is 66. For median, for math, just now we got it. And they happen to have the same interquartile range. Okay, so we'll do the comparison using the median. So using the median, okay, we can see that science has a higher median. So we state the obvious. It has a higher median of like 56 marks than math, which is only 41 marks. So what is the implication? So the implication is right. Students do better for science than math. So that is what I can infer from the median. And for the interquartile range, because both of them got the same interquartile range, I couldn't tell who is more consistent. They have the same interquartile range. So we can conclude that both students are equally consistent. Okay. Of course, it's based on data, it looks like this. That means you will find the same, you don't find a lot of fluctuation between both math and science tests. Okay, so that will be the approach. It's the same idea. So you state the obvious, then implication, obvious, and then implication. So if you realize by now, I always put the data on the table first. So that is very much easier to explain. Okay, so that is a combination of a cumulative frequency and a approximate.